The first photograph arrived on a night when nothing felt unusual, and that is what still scares me the most. No thunder, no strange dreams, no warning signs. Just a soft click sound, like a camera shutter, even though my phone was locked and lying face down on the table. I ignored it at first, because we all ignore small things when life has trained us to survive by looking away. But when I picked up my phone minutes later, there was a new image in my gallery, one I had never taken. It showed my apartment from the ceiling, as if someone had been floating above me, watching. And in the center of the frame, I was standing there, staring directly up at the camera, eyes wide open. Even though, at that exact moment, I remembered sitting on the couch, I laughed it off, told myself it was a glitch, maybe some corrupted data or a delayed cloud sync. But fear doesn't come screaming. It comes whispering doubts that refuse to leave. That night, sleep felt heavy and uncomfortable, like my body wanted rest, but my instincts didn't trust it. At exactly 17 a.m., the shutter sound returned, louder this time, closer, as if it had come from inside the room. My heart pounded as I checked my phone again. Another photo. This one showed my bedroom door slightly open, darkness spilling inside like liquid shadow. I never sleep with the door open. From that night onward, the photographs began arriving regularly, always without permission, always ahead of time. They showed moments that hadn't happened yet but would, down to the smallest detail. A spilled glass of water, a cracked mirror, a light flickering just before it died. Every photo was accurate, and every photo felt closer to me. More personal, more intentional. It wasn't documenting my life. It was predicting it. The worst part wasn't seeing myself in those photos. It was noticing the changes. In early images, I looked normal, tired but alive. But slowly, subtly, my expression began to shift. My eyes looked emptier. My posture slightly off. In one photo, I was smiling, but it wasn't a smile I recognized. It was too still, too stretched, like someone trying to remember how humans show happiness. That was when I realized something horrifying. Whatever was taking these photos wasn't outside my life anymore. It was learning me. I tried deleting them, they came back. I tried smashing my phone. The photos appeared on an old tablet I hadn't used in years. I even left my apartment for 3 days, staying at a friend's place. But the next image showed me standing behind him while he slept, my face barely visible in the mirror. That was the night I understood the truth. The photographs weren't tied to a device. They were tied to me. Desperate for answers, I searched through forgotten corners of the internet. Old forums, archived posts, stories written by people who stopped replying mid. One sentence appeared again and again, written by different users across different years. When it starts photographing you, it's already too late. They spoke of replacements, of reflections that step out when the original weakens, of images that don't capture moments, but create them. Most of those accounts ended abruptly. Their last message always posted minutes before a final photograph appeared. The final image came on a night so silent that even my thoughts felt loud. It showed my living room, lights off, chair placed in the center. Sitting in that chair was me, or something wearing my face. Hands resting calmly, waiting. The timestamp said the photo would be taken in 3 minutes. I didn't wait. I ran out of the apartment, down the stairs, into the empty street. I thought distance could save me. I was wrong. The shutter clicked behind me, even though I was alone. My body froze, not from fear, but from realization. The photo wasn't predicting anymore. It was concluding. I felt a presence step closer, not touching me, just overlapping me, like two images aligning perfectly. Memories began slipping, my childhood, my voice, my name, fading like overexposed film. I understood then that the photographs weren't replacing me suddenly. They had been doing it slowly, piece by piece, every time I looked at them. When you woke up, I was standing in my apartment. Morning light pouring through the windows. Everything felt normal. Too normal? My phone buzzed with messages. My calendar reminded me of work. Life continued, but something was missing. Fear. Doubt. Resistance. I smiled at my reflection, and it smiled back perfectly. Somewhere, trapped in a photograph no one will ever open. The real me is still watching. And if you've listened this far, if you feel the urge to check your phone right now, go ahead. Just remember this: photographs don't lie, but they don't always show the truth either. Sometimes, they show what's already replacing you.